we're going to be talking about spices. For some odd reason, this one just really irks the crap out of me because I've seen a lot of spice cabinets and they just drive me nuts. So yeah, I'm transferring that to you. And some of you may be closing some of your cupboard doors, and I get that. But I just want to stress the importance of looking through your spice cabinet, which seems silly. You're like, what spices, Laura? Get over it. But it really bugs me because you can take any bland meat, meal, and you can add fabulous spices. The spice of life, right? The life is spice, spices of life. I just absolutely love spices because they can just change so many things into something wonderful. So I think it's really important, and I think people overlook the importance of the spice and the quality of the spice. There's a lot of spices out there in those really cheap jars, and there are a lot of pre-made mixed spices and stuff like that. But if you look on it, they're crappy. They add in stuff, right? There's some fillers, there's some preservatives, there's some stuff like that. And every time you add even a small thing in a spice jar, it's bogging down your body. And that's the whole part of creating this revival, is to just so we can think better and feel better, and then we can do better, right? So spices actually play a big role, even though it seems like, oh, there's those stupid little jars. But those stupid little jars can make such a big thing. So it makes such a big difference. So I want you to go through your spice cabinet. I'm going to link to the video that I did last year as well, just so you can see what I did, which helped me actually so much. I organized all my spices. I threw out a bunch of old ones that I just, had in containers for years. I'm like, this is ridiculous why I'm holding on to these spices, right? I don't even know what they were for. They were in plastic containers. I don't like plastic at all. I organized them, so now right when you open up my cupboard, it's my salt and pepper and my garlic salt and my cumin and are right there, those ones that I use the most. And then if you turn it this way, you've got my paprika and my other oregano, my stuff that I like over here. And this side here would be for my baking, which is the baking soda, baking powder, and cinnamon and stuff like that. So it just made it so much more organized. And then when I'm using them constantly, I just know exactly where they're at. And then actually, the little one can go ahead and find a lot of the spices for me just by knowing that this is kind of where they usually are put and stuff like that, which is really helpful to get those kids in the kitchen, right? So go through those spices, get rid of those pre-made ones that have some kind of filler in it, especially if it's something that you're not using. Again, I'll say just put it on your counter so you use it, and if you don't use it within a week, then toss it. That's not a recipe you're ever going to make. Just get rid of it. And then I highly, highly, highly encourage that you bring in organic spices. And again, you're probably thinking, it's just a little jar of spice, how bad can it be? But everything that we add that is not organic to our bodies is bogging it down, and we don't want to do that. So I'm a huge advocate for organic, no matter what. I have to do organic. So I really suggest getting organic. And if you buy organic bulk spices, the price is not that much more. If not, it could be very equivalent. I mean, maybe not your dollar store junk, but hey, I'll try not to judge you. But so buy organic spices, put them in glass jars with lids on them. I'll link to this, my affiliate links down below for Amazon of all the ones that I use. That's the best way to do it. Usually one bag of 1 pound, generally, not always, because depending on the spice, will fit into 1 quart jar. And then you just label it with some cute little labels, or even a marker and some masking tape. I could care less. And then it's just you're bringing in good spices that are healthy for you, that can just flavor up all that kind of food and meals, because we're learning how to do from scratch. So you're going to actually have spices, get rid of the pre-made mixes, and then learn to make your own mixes, which will be in the spice downloadable book that you guys can download today. I've updated it with some new recipes and photos, and it just looks nicer and everything like that. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys as well today. So you can download that. So I guess that's today's homework, is to download that. Send me a picture of any of the spices that are crappy. I want them gone. Let's see. Yeah, send me a picture and download the book. That'd be good enough for today. So let's get our spice on, people. Thank you for listening to me rant and rave about those little jars.